at. See if your accountant is actually taking advantage of all the loopholes, especially with real estate investors. There's so many extra loopholes that most accountants who are just generalists and they specialize in real estate that they might miss because it's so complicated. The code sections for real estate investors are very complicated and there's a lot of loopholes, and there's so many audits that are done for real estate investors because the benefits, the tax deductions are so great. Make sure that you dot your I's, cross your T's. And at first, it seems like a lot of work, but then it gets easier through time because we have these systems and standard operating procedures. So let's connect, make sure that you're doing things right the first time. That old saying of, if you want to increase your time, if you want to increase your profits, if you want to double your life and double your time and get more done, stop doing things 2 or 3 or 4 times. And I see it over and over, especially in audits. People have to go back and they're spending so much time and they're losing so much money on deductions that they could have taken, that they have the documentation, but they just didn't do it in the right order at the right time. They didn't cross the I's, or excuse me, dot the I's and cross the T's. For instance, 1099s. You might have all the documentation, but it wasn't submitted to the Oregon Department of Revenue or the IRS. Well, it could be disallowed just because that one paper wasn't filed, even though you paid everything, did everything right. But that one thing, you can do 99% right, but that 1%, and it fails. And that's sad. So avoid that trap.